Did you know that something you do every night without noticing could be completely sabotaging your prosperity? That's right. And the worst part? This habit is programming your mind to repeat the same problems day after day without you even realizing it. Sounds absurd, doesn't it? But the truth is, most people struggle to change their lives without understanding that the real blockage isn't in their daily actions, it's in what happens in the minutes before they fall asleep. What nobody tells you is that your mind works like a recorder. Everything you think and feel before turning off the lights is stored in your subconscious and repeated the next day. If it's negative thoughts, fears, and worries, your mind conditions itself to experience more of the same. But if you know exactly what to do before sleeping, you can reprogram your reality to attract opportunities, unlock pathways, and completely transform your life without needing anything beyond what is already within your reach. What you do in the last moments before sleep defines everything. And there's a reason why Buddhist monks, neuroscientists, and great thinkers have always used this principle to achieve success and fulfillment. But why isn't this information widely taught? It almost seems like there's a secret code to prosperity that only a few people know about. Today, you're going to discover the biggest mistakes that silently destroy your abundance and the powerful rituals that can change everything. What you are about to learn could be a turning point in your life. But before I reveal these mistakes, you need to understand something most people ignore about how the mind truly works. The power of the mind before sleep. The mind is like fertile soil, and the last thing you plant before sleeping determines what will grow the next day. If you fill your head with worries, fear, or frustration, you're essentially watering weeds. But if you choose thoughts of gratitude, confidence, and prosperity, your mind absorbs that energy and works in your favor while you sleep. What many don't know is that the brain remains active during sleep, organizing and reinforcing everything it received before shutting down. Buddhist monks have always taught that whatever we mentally feed will expand. Have you ever noticed that when you wake up feeling irritated, the whole day seems to go wrong? That's because your mind was already programmed to operate in that negative state. On the other hand, when you go to bed feeling good, you wake up with a different energy, lighter, clearer, and more open to opportunities. This is the secret that few people apply, but it has the power to completely transform your life. Imagine your mind as a safe, and only you decide what to store in it before locking the door for the night. If you store resentment, you wake up feeling heavy. If you store hope and clear goals, you wake up with direction. For anyone who wants to change their reality, the first step is simple. Consciously choose the last thoughts you take with you into sleep. This practice is a game changer for those who want to attract more abundance into their lives. The 5 mistakes that block your prosperity. Many people spend their entire lives wondering why they can't achieve more success without realizing they're sabotaging their own minds before even going to sleep. Small nighttime habits, which seem harmless, might actually be creating an invisible barrier between you and prosperity. The problem? Most people repeat these mistakes every single night without even imagining the deep impact on their subconscious. If you want to transform your financial, emotional, and spiritual life, you must eliminate these obstacles before they turn into a hard-to-break pattern. The first major mistake: going to bed overstimulated by digital screens, scrolling through social media until your eyes can't take it anymore. Negative news, endless comparisons on social media, and an overload of information leave your brain agitated and restless. The result? You sleep poorly, wake up exhausted, and spend the day operating on autopilot, lacking the clarity to recognize new opportunities. A simple shift, swapping screen time for silence, an inspiring book, or deep breathing can make a world of difference. Another common mistake? Taking negative emotions to bed. Anger, resentment, and worry don't magically disappear overnight. In fact, they sink deeper into your subconscious and come back even stronger the next day. Have you ever noticed how unresolved problems seem heavier after a night's sleep? That's why learning to release these emotions before bed is essential. Small rituals like conscious forgiveness and a gratitude exercise can break this cycle and create space for a lighter, more prosperous energy. The 5 Buddhist rituals to reprogram your mind. If eliminating negative habits already improves your life, imagine the impact of replacing them with rituals that reprogram your mind to attract prosperity. What many don't realize is that the mind is like a garden. It's not enough to pull out weeds. You must plant good seeds. In Buddhism, simple practices before bed hold the power to transform your mental state, channeling your energy into abundance and clarity. The secret? It's not about big, drastic changes. It's about small, intentional actions repeated consistently. The first essential practice is conscious breathing. It might seem too simple to be effective, but controlling your breath directly influences how you process emotions and thoughts. A practical exercise. Inhale deeply through your nose for 4 seconds, hold your breath for another 4, and exhale slowly through your mouth for 6 seconds. Repeating this 5 times before sleep helps release tension and calm the mind, preparing your subconscious to absorb more positive thoughts. Another powerful ritual? Conscious visualization. Instead of going to bed thinking about the problems of the day, what if you imagined exactly how you want your life to be? Close your eyes, see yourself achieving your goals, and feel the satisfaction of already living your dream. Your subconscious does not distinguish between imagination and reality, so making it a habit to visualize a prosperous future drastically increases the chances of manifesting it. But there's an important detail in this process, and without this key element, any attempt at mental reprogramming might be useless. Real-life transformation stories. Theory means nothing without practice. The true power of these teachings lies in applying them to real life, and countless transformation stories prove this. Small adjustments create massive impacts when repeated consistently. And we're not talking about big, unrealistic changes. Many of these shifts are simple, yet done with intention and discipline. Those who experience this transformation quickly notice their lives taking a new direction. Take Carlos, for example. He struggled with extreme anxiety. His sleep was restless, full of chaotic thoughts, and he woke up exhausted every day. When he started practicing conscious breathing before bed, he noticed a deep sense of relaxation. Within a few weeks, his anxiety had significantly decreased, and he began sleeping better, waking up more energized and focused. The same happened with Anna, who decided to write down 3 things she was grateful for every night. In a short time, she realized her entire perspective on life had changed, and along with that, her financial situation started to improve. Another impressive case is Luis. He had always dreamed of starting his own business, but never believed it was possible. He began visualizing his success every night before sleeping, imagining himself already living that reality. Within months, new ideas started flowing, unexpected opportunities appeared, and before he knew it, he was successfully running his own company. But what really makes these practices work? There's one crucial detail most people overlook. Final thoughts, the power of sleep in your life. Your success isn't just determined by what you do during the day, but mostly by what happens in your mind before sleep. While many believe prosperity comes only from effort and action, few understand that the real secret lies in what's planted into the subconscious. The question is, are you programming your mind to win or to stay trapped in the same patterns? The choice is in your hands. What will you plant in your mind tonight?